105
degrees.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
That is freaking hot.
And you want to know what it is
105.8.
here right now?
Why
It's
don't you go outside?
Silver?
Yes.
It's -9 here right now. Celsius.
It's smoke inside.
It's 16 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
I'd give anything for -9.
Oh my goodness. Yo,
It is,
let's go halfway. I'll meet you
5
halfway.
Fahrenheit, and the
That's-
humidity
I
is
did it.
95%. I am like dripping here. It's fucked.
Damn, you're gonna be
Everything's
black by the
awful.
you're gonna be black by the time that summer is over. You're gonna be a sister.
Crazy.
Don't threaten her with a good time.
For real.
I'm gonna
Do
be
not.
lobster red. Be as red as
Look at
pig
all
shirt.
wish.
The both of you can meet in the middle in Texas. I'm at
Yeah.
50
Oh, fuck
degrees right now. 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey, that's funny.
Do it.
That's funny. I did a movie called Meet Me in the Middle of Texas. That was might have been back in 04. I could be mistaken. Might be back in 04 or something.
Deep in
04.
the
I
heart.
see.
Oh yeah. Meet me deep in the heart of Texas.
Meet me deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah. Wait. Y'all saw it?
Yeah, I see that one. I see that one. I love
Hey,
how you had the country.
I've-
You know what I'm saying?
I've
The
added it to the
vibe
list.
and-
You put
Yeah.
it on the list. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I love that you have a list, Silver.
The fucking
yeah,
cowboy hat
yeah.
was a great touch.
Yeah, I have.
You like
I
the
have
cowboy
a
hat,
whole
baby?
list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cowboy hat was a
I'm
great touch.
thinking
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
And let me tell you,
I've
those
been
Texas
collecting the
women.
whole Dave discography of
First of
porn
all,
movies.
No one has ever had
I've
the
got a
whole
list.
Dave. No one has ever had the whole Dave because, frankly, you want to be able to walk. All right, so no one's ever had the whole Dave. You've seen some of the Dave.
That's the whole talk right there.
You've seen some of the Dave. You haven't had all of the Dave. Don't. Maybe for Christmas we could work on something, but you know what I'm saying. But
Maybe
that's
for
not-
Christmas? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna hold you
maybe.
to that.
First of all, you can't hold it. You don't want to lose.
So no one
your
else.
Right hand. You can't.
Your hands
You're
aren't
being
big enough, baby.
You're being
What's
ambitious.
it gonna do to me? Bite me?
Are you in? It depends. Are you into
Yeah,
that?
it depends. Is that what you wanted to do?
Hey,
Because
Have
Have a
it
mind
goes.
of phone?
would you like it to bite you? Would you like to be bitten? Would you like to be bitten or would you like to be smitten? Because you can make it work either way, love. Either way.
so,
Bitten and smitten. Mm.
You look like a lass that's in for adventure.
By the way,
So
I just want to show you how big my pickle's gotten.
Whoa! This is
amazing.
not that kind of. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I know
that's
what
cool
to do.
shit.
Yeah.
That's a nice pickle.
Yeah, that's a great pickle.
That is
great.
You see?
He's got
You see how skinny that pickle
Got quite
is?
long.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have been okay with a
got-
skinny pickle if it would have been that long.
He's got a bit of
With that skinny pickle.
he's got a bit of girth around the top.
I see
He's got a
that.
bit of
I
girth
see
around
that.
Yeah.
See how he's quite girthy around the top here.
Wow.
Impressive.
That's why you
height.
call it
Like,
Dave.
if I put it next to my face, you can.
Oh,
see
you call it Dave? Is that it?
Just
That's why you
how
call it
big
Dave?
he is.
That's what you call it, Dave.
You said it was girthy. It's girthy at the top. So is Dave.
Hold on.
Dave is also
No, it's just Pickle. Its name's Pickle.
No, you changed.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
The
Pickle.
lady
I like
STI.
Nah.
that pickle will give you a bloody. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah.
Hey,
Pickle will
Would
give you a
definitely
bloody
give you
what?
some
Well,
kind.
hey, you talking to a
Internal
woman?
injury.
You talking to a woman that handled a stinky, skinny, small penis? She's not scared of the STIs. You heard me? She does.
Oh,
This man
don't
hadn't
say
washed
that.
his
That's
penis
disgusting.
since
Of
birth.
course, I'm
He
terrible
didn't.
for that.
He didn't wash his penis since birth because his foreskin was still attached to the head, and you somehow found pleasure out of that. You're not scared of anything, you little.
Hey, I didn't
trooper,
let
you.
that thing anywhere near me. I didn't let that thing anywhere near me. Okay, he had to compensate
Oh.
with his hands. Okay.
Oh, ooh. Well, you're a mean one. You're a mean one.
You're
Yeah, yeah.
mean.
You're a mean one.
Mr.
You're a mean
Mr.
one.
Grinch.
But he was an easy one to boss around. It's not hard to boss someone around that's like, 5 foot nothing.
So let me ask you a question that I probably know the answer to. This is not the first time you've mentioned bossing men around, right? When you're dating men, because do you specifically
Yes.
look for men that you can dominate?
It really depends. Like if I'm dating a straight guy, they don't like to be bossed around usually, from what I've noticed. Quite unfortunate. If I'm dating a bisexual, they're a little more open to being bossed around, which I kind of like. So like it really depends on the individual. Like if I'm dating a woman, for example,
You know what,
No.
Silver? I'm just gonna let you know
tend
that
to
a lot
fall
more
into
men
that dominant
are
role.
coming to the point where they want to be bossed around. It's so hard now to find a man that is just, alpha and
Hey,
dominating.
I
And,
didn't what we call it so hard
forceful.
now. But
No, they're all a bunch of bitches, So let's say, Jesus. But anyway,
So no, Silva, I'm not asking how you adapt. I'm saying what's
So
your
hard
preference?
now.
Like,
There we
what,
go. Added that to the list.
thank you. But what's your preference? If you had a choice, like you would prefer a man that you can boss around, or would you prefer a man that tells you, "Hey, get on that bed and do your best inside out impersonation"? Like, which would you rolling with?
Well,
Like,
Well, I like a bit of column A. I like a bit of column B. Like I like to be bossed around, but I like to be able to boss
Yeah.
you around
Yeah,
at the same
switch.
time. Like there's got to be a
Which-
bit of give and take. Like if you want to boss me
No.
around, you got to be willing to let me boss you around. Sometimes it can't just be
no,
Then you're a
No.
switch.
one way.
then
Yeah.
then you're then
I don't
then-
know. I see Silver being like a mistress,
Dominator.
like a
But like I said,
dominatrix.
Yeah.
Like
Silver definitely gets on
It
top.
really
crawl to
depends.
me,
Like
you
if
peasant.
I'm dating with, I found that when I'm with a woman, I tend to take on more of like the dominant role. If I'm with
Yeah.
I could see that.
Right. But if I'm with a straight man, if I'm with a straight man and they've got fragile masculinity, they don't want to be bossed around. They want to be the boss all the time. So
Yeah,
you just gotta
I'm
sort of roll with
submissive
that.
to a man and dominant to a woman. Absolutely.
Wow,
I see that.
Pick. We might be the only like heterosexuals on this whole thing. Because
My camera froze. Oh shoot.
nah, like I just
Oh,
realized
my
all three of you you're open to both genders, and that's really that's so the world now, right? Like you meet a woman now, chances are she's been with another woman at least twice in her life. And some of them will tell you, well, I'm not gay, I just went through a thing. You know what I
I
mean?
just went through a thing.
Yeah, but
That's not
you
the
don't
case.
really find that with men too much. Like men don't usually go, yeah, I was with this girl last week, but then I had to go, then I had to go to I wanted sex with a man, so then I was gay for like 2 months. Like men don't switch it like y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Men don't admit that stuff.
Hold on,
Men
what you
don't
say
admit
you
that
was?
stuff.
Say,
Men do not
what you
admit
say,
that stuff.
Super Dave?
This is
Right.
why I say I hate fragile masculinity. Like I
Hold
like a
on,
man
Dave,
that's
you
confident in who they are. Like if you
Yeah.
You say you was
say
with a
that with
man
confidence,
last week,
don't
Dave?
try and hide it.
No.
What happened?
I'm saying a man can't do that. Like even gay man would look at another gay man like, what you used to look at man and women, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But women have the flexibility to say, hey, I'm gay today, and then get married to a man in 4 years or 4 months, like and nobody says anything, right? But men don't have that luxury. Men don't
But
have that luxury.
lesbianism has been so accepted before gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've
That's
been watching
true.
women on camera for decades. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? And
That's a good point.
you don't see that
Good
shit.
point.
So it's more naturalized. It really is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
realistically, come on, let's be honest. Watching two women is sexy. Watching two
That's
men,
right.
It is.
you know what I mean? Like, for me personally,
Me too.
Right.
I would never
I can watch
gay
two women all day long.
Absolutely.
But I
That's
just
what I watch when I watch
two men
porn.
just it doesn't do
No,
anything for me.
No.
I mean, I do not get by all means. Do you, boo?
No,
But
that's
yeah,
your
it's like I don't get off to it. You know.
Not at all.
And I can't even tell you, man. Like,
I'm a
don't
bit of
let
a
me
cuck
be watching.
in that
Like the other
sense.
day, I was binging Grey's Anatomy. I think I talked about it to one of you guys, but I was binging Grey's Anatomy with my mama.
Yeah.
A gay, like there was a gay scene, you know, and man, they were going at it hard, and I was just like,
you have to turn it off.
This is fucking awkward. And I was like, my clothes is ready. I think I heard the dryer. And I just like, yeah, I know my mom was like, probably like, oh my God, like what the hell, you know?
Yeah. That Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is a little. I've heard it's a little risque. You know what I mean?
It's like soft porn, man. They're always in the freaking on-call rooms, like. Yeah, it's like everybody dates everybody. They're all fucking everybody. Like
Isn't
just
Grey's Anatomy with that actor lady that always looks like she's high off her face
with the blue eyes, Meredith? Yes.
Yeah, that looks like she's stoned all the time, 24/7. Yeah. I think she's got some sort of addiction in real life because there's no way that actor's sober on set. No way.
Wait, which one?
Meredith McDreamy's wife.
Actor. I'm convinced that actor is like stoned on set.
Isn't that her name,
she
Meredith?
Never looks sober.
Oh,
whose wife?
Girl, the main character.
Whose wife is she?
She's McDreamy's wife.
Eyes.
The character's name is McDreamy?
No, I can't remember.
No, the character's name is Meredith Grey.
Yeah.
I actually I did a parody of a movie that was set in McDonald's. It was called McDreamy with chocolate. McDreamy, and I thought again, someone's leaking my stuff.
That's what I was
There's no way.
reading. It looks
Crazy.
like she like it looks
Okay, so one second, y'all. Hey, my bad, y'all. I've been searching the YouTube algorithms lately.
Their sentiment towards
and I came across
not
this
like
video.
They ain't trying to be doing that type
This
of
is
shit.
who we. This
I'll be
is
feeling
who
some type of way
really
about
reminded
it.
me
But
of.
that she
Hold
kind of
on.
moves like a no.
Let me say what it
Wait,
says.
this
She
is
asked the
real?
court to determine the amount of any.
But they got
child
2K
support
on YouTube
award.
right
in her
now.
stuff, she said
I don't
that
know
we
if Grey's
both
Anatomy
possess
gonna
that
get
have
us there,
been
y'all.
during the marriage.
Well, that is hilarious.
They got 2K right now, and look at the comment. They're moving. They're doing what we do though. Oh man, they took our whole wave, our whole style.
They don't even have an Australian.
They don't even have an Australian.
Gotta have an Australian.
No,
Gotta have an
They
Australian.
have no Australian. They have no Canadian.
And no Trinidadians.
No,
There's no
Mexican.
no
No
Trinidadian.
Trinidadian. There's no Mexican.
There's no Mexican.
You know what Carrie's
Whack.
like? What Carrie's saying? Nigga, I'm not speaking about these people. I'm talking about what she's saying.
All right, so my bad, yeah. That's all right. Let me go back. All right.
Who is Ebony K.
Don't be
Williams?
jealous of the other wives.
Oh damn, my camera ain't on. See my.
That's
None of our
hilarious.
cameras are on.
None of our cameras are on. What are you doing?
Oh man,
Dave, you broke not Dave. Pick, you broke the live. There we go. Oh,
Hold
now
on.
it's just Pick's cam.
Come
It's gone
on,
now.
come on, Picky Man. What are you doing, man? You
Come on,
Hey.
Picky Man.
Come on, Picky Man. Let's get it together.
You know what?
Mm.
You know what, Pick? You know what?
All right, we gotta take it to the next level, man.
I didn't want to have to do it. Let's go, bro. I didn't want to have to do it, man. But we desperate times call for
You know
desperate.
what?
No,
Dave's
no,
got the right idea. Gentlemen, shirts off.
First of all, don't tell me what to do, baby. And secondly, you're the one who's in 115 degree
Take it off.
weather. You
You take it off.
You
You take it off. We went up last time. You took it off, so go
That's
ahead.
Yeah, we went up, and I mean
Should
that
I
literally.
go put a skippy dress on?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. Go
yeah,
do that and
Should I
come
go put a
back.
Yeah.
skippy dress on?
They
Yeah.
shut
like-
my live down on
Yeah.
on IG. The last time like you took your shirt, I think once Pick took it off or something. Then they shut my live down on IG. They're like,
Yeah.
no,
Go
Wow.
put
I
on.
don't have this.
They know
Yeah.
real muscles when they see them, huh?
That's right, man. You tell him big dog. You tell him big dog.
Yeah.
You tell a big dog. Right.
I'll tell you
Hey,
what.
so
I'll finish this smoke and then I'll go put something skimpy on. Okay.
no, you know
Okay.
you'll
If you
put
think
something
it'll
skimpy
help.
on expeditiously. You will not
Because
you will
I'm like,
not
why
wait
would
till
you
you
do
finish
that to
it.
yourself, Silver? And then you were like, oh, don't leave me on here. You're making me down with a target. Okay.
Yeah, well, I came on wearing a shirt today for exactly that, being like, oh yeah, we'll get targeted today. Now you bitched about we don't have enough views, so I'll take one for the team.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get any
Well, then you take it.
Take it and
Take
take
one
it.
for the
Hey,
team.
take it and take it deep because that's the only way it's gonna come out. Take it deep.
I see
Oh
that.
my goodness, what am I gonna do with you lot?
You might just have to write it out, baby. You might just have to write it out. That's all.
That is
If you want.
hilarious.
Yeah, you might have to just write it out. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yes,
Back
you will.
shortly, okay, and something skimpy. So I'll see you in a second.
Yeah, give it that. Now that's a trooper right there. You talk about the definition of taking one for the team. Come on, man. FJQ, Stella, don't feel that you're not appreciated. You guys want to slip into
Hell
something more
no.
skimpy? You guys want to slip into something
We're-
more skimpy?
All we need is one target. All we need is one good target.
High five, baby. You're damn right. We just need to.
You know, like,
yeah, you're right. Oh my God.
all we need is one good target to kind of, wheel them in, and then that's it.
That's
We'll
it.
got 'em.
Yeah. FJQ, I'm assuming you're a little bit chilly. You've got your hoodie all the way up to your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold
You need some hot chocolate to warm you up. Is that what you need?
Is that what
So
you
this
need?
shirt's long sleeve.
Okay,
Hey,
so you're not.
say one word and she take it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, got you. He
No
got
telling.
you.
Ain't no telling what you're about to take off next, boy. Sorry, it's just.
Answer the call.
Here come the meat balls. Yeah. The chick's getting. All right, Stella, your turn. You gotta remove one article of clothing.
She got a little bit going. She already good.
Don't tell Stella what to do.
You see, there you go.
You
just see
yeah.
Better.
You look like you're breathing heavy. You look like you're breathing heavy too. What did you run? Did you run?
Were you running?
Did you run back? Did you sprint back? Did you sprint back to the podcast?
I actually tripped over on my way to get back.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
That's so funny because I can just picture her tripping.
Yeah. Think she thinking about that meat and balls. That's what it is. You want to answer that call, don't you?
She was wanting to answer that call. That she fell.
Dick, why don't you put me in the middle and the top so that it looks visually?
Huh?
See how it looks with me in the middle. Or me in the middle on the bottom.
Yeah. I did a movie called You in the Middle on the Bottom.
It's just the screen.
I guess we're both. He's the same way I am.
In the middle.
It's just the screen is. Hold on, I have to whip it up again.
I'm not yet.
I made your small screen over there.
No, FJQ is smaller than everybody else on my screen.
Yeah, that's because her camera. What kind of cell phone do you have, FJQ?
I have an iPad. Remember?
Oh no, I'm saying.
I have a Samsung.
Show up. I have an iPad. Remember? You're such
Does anyone know
that's why
how to tell?
Super Dave eyes lit up. Hey, Jordan, behave yourself.
Does anyone know how to tell if your laptop's...
Do we
if
need
your
what?
laptop is what?
Your laptop is what?
Does anyone know how to tell if your laptop is overheating? Like it should pop up with a icon or something, right?
No, it just feels hot. If it feels hot,
or maybe it'll just shut off, right? If it overheats,
my phone
shut off.
overheated yesterday.
What? Wait, is it out? Is your laptop outside? Is it outside?
You need to get a laptop fan.
Sorry, you cut out.
I cut out.
Maybe your laptop is overheating because you've never cut out this much on a live.
No, Silver, you're cutting out because your laptop is overheating.
It's better for me to use my.
Did you cut out?
I am cutting out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are.
All right.
Yeah.
What about now? All right.
It's cool. I just thought it would be
test. Mic check.
Because you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. What about Super Dave's eyes lit up?
Yeah, just seeing that. When Silver came back.
But our views are low right now because I didn't do it on portrait mode at the beginning. So, man, shout out Jordan and Saint. I appreciate y'all for sliding through. We only got 2 on YouTube.
Oh, that's
we got 19 on X. So hey, shout out X.
That's Saint. That's you all know that's Pitbull. That's Pitbull, right?
Yeah.
Papa
Big up Pitbull every time. Yeah, big up Pitbull every time. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Jordan, man. Jordan is a real one. He I don't want to say loyal because you know what I mean, man. This is not a Diddy situation. But Jordan does show yeah, I ain't trying to say nothing about him, man, but Jordan does show up. I notice Jordan does show up whenever there's
Okay, can I ask a question?
Slow down there, Silver. I'm just saying the man shows up in general.
Yeah, what's popping, SJQ?
Did y'all watch the Diddy video?
It's a whole Diddy 4-part series.
Documentary?
I saw a clip of. I saw a photo of Diddy in jail with a girlfriend.
That's fake.
That's fake. Yeah, I knew it.
Is it?
Yeah, and
is that not
to
real?
be honest, I'm tired of people pick and choosing. They like, when is it ever cool to down somebody you work with, you have a career with, you try to make a hit piece. So 50 Cent is trying to make a hit piece to take down Diddy when Diddy's already been through the hell of it. And he's just like jealous and like,
I'm
damn,
sorry.
you didn't
You're
suffer
sympathizing
enough.
with Diddy? He's a pedophile, a rapist,
That's
and a
not
woman
true.
beater.
That's
Okay,
not
he deserves
true.
all the shit.
Wait, everything you just said is a lie. Everything you said is a lie.
A pedophile.
What about that? Have you not seen that security?
out of
Have you
jail?
not seen that security footage of him bashing that woman in
That
the
does
in the
not.
hallway? Have you not
Let
seen
me
that
ask you
video?
this:
How is that
Did Diddy
pedophilia?
get convicted of domestic violence? No, he got convicted for
Sorry, can you repeat
prostitution.
that?
So everything else you said is out the window. We go by the
Yeah,
law.
that's yeah.
Whoa,
Okay, but what I'm saying
whoa.
It was a video.
What you
It was
just
a video.
said is that even though you saw it on video, it didn't fucking happen because he wasn't convicted? Is that
No,
what you're saying?
he didn't get charged. Y'all are talking about something he didn't get charged
That's why
for.
it didn't happen?
He got paid
We
$30
saw it with
million
our own
for
fucking
that ass
bro.
whipping. She got
Just
paid
because
$30 million.
Just because they can't convict somebody of something
No,
doesn't mean it didn't happen.
it wasn't
These
even on
motherfuckers still
trial.
do the
Thank you,
crime,
Star.
but they get
No,
away with it.
but Star, he didn't go to trial for that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he didn't bash that woman.
That's not my point.
Hold on. No,
My
no.
point
Wait.
is simply we saw a visual.
So
Now,
y'all saw that he should be
you
in jail
tell
for the
me
rest of his
that
life.
that tape was fake, that tape
No.
was fake,
Hold on, can
then
we hear what
that's
Dave?
a different
Can we hear what
story.
Dave got to say?
No.
No.
Look, Star makes a solid point. Like, just because he wasn't convicted
he
of beating the
doesn't.
hell out of that woman doesn't mean we didn't all see the video of him beating the shit out of that woman.
Right.
Okay,
He's
what are
a
y'all
coward. He's a
saying?
little pussy.
He did
He's a little
not
woman
get.
bashing little princess.
Okay, so
And
look,
if he
this is
doesn't
the
get convicted,
this is the
if he didn't
exact
get convicted, we
reason.
don't care about conviction.
All right,
Okay.
but then listen. So we're taking that just for this. Like, say if a man hits a woman, he's a bad man, right? No man should ever hit a woman, correct?
He's a little bitch. He's a
Any man that hits,
a woman,
any man that hits.
No,
So okay,
that's-
hold on,
that's
wait.
not
I'm
what I'm
asking.
saying.
Hold on. What about if that woman asked or consents to be hit?
She most definitely.
I don't think she consented when she was
I'm not
running
asking
away
you about
from
her.
him.
Wait.
We're
I'm not asking.
talking about one situation.
I'm not. No.
We're talking about
Hold
one
on.
situation.
Hold on.
The one situation that was on video. That one situation that was in the hotel where we saw him kicking the fuck out of her.
Okay.
That was the one situation that I'm talking about.
All right. I get it.
He wasn't convicted for.
That's the one we saw.
Happen?
Can Dave finish? Nobody's saying it didn't happen.
No. Nobody's saying it happened. But that's not. It came out that's not the first time that happened, right? That's not the first time that happened, and that's not the first time that happened with her. So what I'm saying is that if that was something that she felt she needed to bring to the law at that time, because remember we saw it once, but that happened many times before with other.
It did absolutely.
And you're
So
the point of what?
My point is this: if it happened to her, let's say it happened to her 5 times, and she never reported it, right? And on the 6th time she reported it, what does that mean about the 5 other times? It was okay then? She just got fed up? No, it's a thing she was condoning, right? Because if you don't go to the authorities, if you don't take any action on your behalf, then what you don't stop is what you consent. Right? That's all I'm saying.
I don't know the nitty gritty. I don't know the details, so I really can't speak.
But
we don't know what he was doing to her to keep her there.
Look.
No.
But it came out in court.
It came out in court. She had opportunities to leave after the first time. She said, I chose to come back because I thought I loved him. Right?
She only didn't figure out she didn't love him when he didn't give her a baby or give her a ring.
Right.
So
she wanted to be married to him.
That it only came out because she's broke now, and her man that she has now is broke.
Yeah, I understand. But she was okay with it.
Only point. She was okay with it until she got broke. That it still doesn't make it obsolete. Just because he was not charged does not make it didn't happen.
No,
that's
it's not.
All I'm saying.
Okay,
it still happened. He still beat the fuck out of her.
Just because he didn't get charged for it.
Just because he didn't get charged for it.
How about we just cork completely? Let's just talk about Diddy himself. Let's forget of what he got charged with, what he didn't get charged with. Let's talk about the human, the shit he's done, and not just to Cassie. To all the females and the fucking males. Excuse my French.
What did he do? Because I mean, we all saying stuff that he beat those charges.
I'm sorry.
He only got charged for prostitution.
He has 77 pending lawsuits right now.
FJQ just said she began with, regardless of what he beat. Or what he got charged with.
And that's not
the
fair.
Fact of the matter is, it still came out. He still did it.
Let's take the law out of this.
He did
take
not
the law
do everything.
Out of it. Take the law out of it.
Let's take the law out of this. Let's take the law out of this. Let's put it back into
this is America. You can't take the law out of it.
But
we go by the law because now he's sitting in jail, riding over being freaky.
Outstanding.
Listen, he's sitting in jail, riding over being freaky, and everybody is bringing up all this other stuff to add to it. No, they're making an example about him for nothing. They know everybody saw the video of him, so now they need to punish him for that. Like, if you want to be real, you know how many people actually get prostitutes and stuff like that? A lot. When you have money, it's easier to pay because they go away. Like, it's easier. So you can't, all these people are doing the same thing that Diddy is charged for. So he's not charged for beating. Listen, it wasn't a domestic violence.
Here in Australia. Prostitution is legal here in Australia.
Okay,
and if you beat up a prostitute,
you are telling me that this man should be in jail for something that's legal in your country. Stop. That is ridiculous.
No, I'm
he
saying
only got charged for prostitution.
But prostitution is not legal in America, though. It's not legal here.
Yeah, in certain places, yes, it is.
What I'm saying is,
but maybe, but not. It's not like a federal law. Like maybe in Vegas or something.
Real. People don't really care, because if you really cared, the whole place that he was getting it from, Cowboys and whatever, they should be under investigation. Cassie should be under investigation. She shouldn't be able to claim victim because she's the one hiring the prostitutes. So, because the fact that he didn't get charged for what she was involved in, what
Cassie was bringing her, Cassie was recruiting girls to go through the same treatment she was getting. Cassie was bringing.
Okay, so does that? So what?
Cassie
so you're
was bringing,
saying she doesn't? So because of that, she doesn't deserve justice for getting kicked down.
No. How is it justice when you choose to not only participate in that life but to bring recruits? What justice are you looking for? You chose to walk down this path. Listen, since 1999, there've been stories about what happens at Diddy parties. This is not a new thing. I've been hearing about this since 1999.
Really?
Ludacris, the rapper in 2001 said, "Yo, I could have signed with Diddy, but there's just too many stories. I didn't want to do it." Right? But same thing with 50 Cent. I'm not signing with Diddy. There was always been a thing about Diddy. This is not new. Just like Bill Cosby, this is not news. This is not news. So hold on. When you say when Diddy says to you, "Leo, we having a party, no cameras, no phones," and you got to sign a non-disclosure, and you still go to that party, you are consenting to whatever happens in that party. Whatever you see 100%. There, you consenting to. So if you go to that party that you signed that non-disclosure for, and you see a man beating the shit out of a woman, you are not supposed to say anything. You are condoning that.
Even when you're 15 years old?
No matter how, because I'm not. It doesn't matter. Like everybody's 15. Everybody's 15. Everybody's 15 is not the same 15.
And when you're 15.
Everybody's 15 is not the same 15. At 15, my sister was not going to do that, right? I don't know about other people's sister, but at 15, my sister wasn't going to do that with Diddy, right?
How old was Justin Bieber when he did what he did?
He was 50, right? But then we have to talk about the parents. Justin Bieber's parents consented to that. If your
wait, because they lied and said, Justin Bieber himself said, nothing ever happened sinister with Diddy. It was never anything like that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, Pick, who said that?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber himself?
After they were trying to say that he was involved in some stuff with Diddy, he came out and made a statement.
So they were trying to say.
I saw that. I read the transcripts, and that's not what he was saying in court.
But it doesn't. Listen. Wait. Slow down. Well, hold on. Oh my
God. Oh my God, me! I haven't got a word in edgewise. I opened the conversation and said a word since I couldn't. I tried 13 times and can't. So
go ahead, MJQ.
No, I'm just saying what she had said. He didn't say that he did anything specifically sexually with Diddy. He just did it at a Diddy party, and his parents trusted Usher, is what had happened. They trusted Usher, and Usher.
I was going to say, what about Usher? Wasn't Usher like 14?
Yeah,
Usher was 14 when he was getting taken to clubs by Diddy. You know, Usher had 20s, something-year-old creepy ladies playing. That's abuse.
So y'all,
I feel for Usher. I feel for JB.
We losing you, Dave. We losing you, man. I know we losing Dave. Damn, man. We gone. I knew it. Damn it.
We're losing you, Dave. That's funny.
But yeah, so I just, man, it's
he'll be back.
It's a different time that we all jump to we lost to. We all jump to the negative of everything. Like we just putting stuff on them at this point. It's like, doesn't even have to be true or not. It's just like this. With 50 Cent making this whole the reckoning. He's trying to get more. He's trying to further people to hate him because he already feel that he didn't get enough justice. The time he have to serve is not enough. He's gonna be out in a couple months, so it's already getting to the point.
I think people.
You got 50 months.
People should be held accountable for the shitty things that they do.
Yes, but
people should be held accountable, whether they, bashed a woman down the hallway or whatever they did. They should be held accountable for that, whether they're charged or not. Like, if it was your daughter that got beaten up and down the hallway by some bloke that got away with it, wouldn't you want the world to still know that this bloke did in fact do that, whether or not he was charged with it?
Silver, I'm sure you already know the American justice system is a piece of fucking shit. So there's that.
And so is the Australian. And so is the Australian justice system. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really disheartening when you talk about, for example, something that did go to court, right? And then to hear everyone bash on the victim, to be like, oh yeah, but she did this, but she did that. Like, okay, just because she did that and she did this, that means she deserved to get beaten up down the hallway. No.
But
no, it's not.
I made that comment not because of Diddy. I don't give a shit. I don't care that much about Diddy. Like, I truly believe that about the American legal system.
Y'all living on one circumstance, and it's like
not y'all.
I don't. Yeah, because you keep saying the same one, like the drag down the steps. She got paid.
Look,
y'all not
been
believe
the victim of a crime.
in financial
so I know
justice?
What it's like.
She got financial justice. So, I mean, that's not compensation for what happened. She got paid from the hotel, and she got paid from Diddy. She got $30 million in total. 10 from the hotel.
Good for her. Oh, shit, good.
Hotel and 10
good.
Or 20 from Diddy. So it's like she got her money. So that wasn't even in court. She didn't even talk about that in court. Even though, just like y'all, they used that in sentencing him and in how they treated him.
Even though she still got the money and with good for her, it still doesn't negate the fact that it happened. And that was my only point.
And then when you look at it,
only point is the fact that just because somebody is not charged with something, it doesn't mean they didn't do it. That was my only point.
She did all of that and still tried to bury him. She got $30 million for him, still tried to bury him, and all because he didn't give her a baby or give her a ring. Like,
all that stuff came out in the trial. All of that stuff came out in the trial, man. That so like, hey, here's the thing: nothing in life happens in a vacuum.
Still got him for 30 mil.
Yeah, but she still doesn't want. She didn't want that 30 mil. She wanted Diddy. That 30 mil means less. That 30 mil means less than actually having Diddy. She would take Diddy if Diddy was broke. That's how much she wanted. You listen to Cassie talk about Diddy. But that's a matter of personal preference. But if you listen to Cassie talk about Diddy, she's still in love with him. The way she talks, she is still in love with him.
Well, there's a lot of people that still have a weird relationship with their abuser. Like, that's pretty normal. You know, get stuck in a toxic loop with their abuser. Like,
but there are a lot of people who have been like that and say, I don't want anything to do with that person either. It's all a matter of personal preference. The way Cassie talked about Diddy in that trial, you could tell she still has deep feelings for him. If he was to come out and say,
yeah, but that takes time.
What takes time? What takes time? What are you saying takes time?
To get over an abuser and to build up the courage.
No. If some people
building up that courage to leave.
No. Yeah, but listen, some people leave right away, some people don't. Like, let's not act like everybody who's ever been abused stayed for 20 years. Some people, some pets, the first time you abuse them, they run away from home. Some children, the first time you abuse them, they run away from home. Right? So I'm not buying that. You stay when you think you stay until you think you had enough. For some people, it's the first time. For some people, it's the 15th time. Everybody's different. So when I listened to Cassie talk, when I heard her talking in the trial, there was not any hatred in her voice. There was remorse. There was like, yo, I'm so sorry this happened. I'm so sorry it went this way. That's what I'm getting from her. I still think to this day, if she could be with Diddy, she would. Even if he comes right out of prison. That's how it. And we all know women like that. Shit, we know men like that. No matter what somebody's done to them, they stay with them, right? That's just a trait they have. That's not, that's how people are. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for doing something you wouldn't do. Some people want to stay in abusive relationships.
I'll be back.
Right? It's not like
Can we get off Cassie? Can we get off Cassie? Can we talk about the other bullshit that he's done? Can we let that part
yeah,
go?
but everything Diddy's ever done, we've known about. There's nothing new here.
That's not true.
Like what? What's new?
The way that he treated the people that worked for him.
Oh,
okay. Do you know you ever heard of the Loon, the rapper the Loon?
Yes.
No.
Loon left. He's like, I can't work with Diddy anymore. Loon, now mind you, Loon never had a hit.
Dave, you gotta think of this. You're talking about young artists that are trying to come up in the game. And Diddy's promising them all this fortune and fame.
Yeah, but Loon left. Loon said, this is not working out for me. I'm leaving. I'm going to try it on my own.
Craig Mack was trying to leave. Craig Mack was going to go to death row.
Okay. And what you think? What he did? What he do with Craig Mack?
What happened?
And then Pac got killed.
But are they? So they saying Diddy did it?
So did he kill Pac?
Oh,
did he kill Pac?
He didn't do it.
Oh, then what's the problem?
Man, listen.
But you think that Diddy couldn't set that up?
So you saying he set it up? He did it then if he set it up.
I'm not saying that he did it. I'm not saying that he did or he didn't. But that's everyone in his life that is everyone that worked for him and spent time with him as a young cat to now thinks that there's definitely a connection. Because the way that he moved when the situation
doesn't matter.
was going on.
Okay, yeah, but that's been to trial, and so that's the question of the Lord. That has nothing to do with that's the Lord. Because you see the law came after Diddy now. So Diddy's not untouchable because he's in jail now. So they couldn't prove that. Even if Diddy did kill Pac, they couldn't prove it.
Yeah.
Right? He couldn't beat this though. He's doing 4 years for this. So it's not like he's untouchable, right? So my thing is, I've been around long enough to know there's nothing new about Diddy and his rumors. Again, look up Ludacris, who said, "Yo, I could have signed with Diddy. I didn't like the vibe." 50 Cent has a documentary right now that'll tell you the same thing. So some people chose to go with him. Some people chose to go with him. Some people chose not to go with him. So it's not like everybody. And y'all do the same thing with Donald Trump too. Like, yo, Donald Trump is brainwashing everybody. No, people that love Donald Trump are going to go with Donald Trump. That's it. Mm-hmm. Donald Trump is not brainwashing anybody. Diddy's not brainwashing anybody. Just what people say, you either attracted to it or you're not.
Is R. Kelly still in jail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's another one, right? R. Kelly's
How much time did he get?
He got
might be life or whatever. Yeah, it could be life.
Or stuff that they knew about and they've been harboring until you stop giving them what they want. Then you punish. You trying to get your masters. You trying to do things to step on our toes. Here, boom, your tape is back out. Here, boom, you got 3 more girls. You got a stable of women. All right, we gonna flip all of these women against you. Boom. Like, because I mean,
whose fault is it the fact that women can just pop out of nowhere?
Well, again,
he had 3 women, and they trying to make it seem like sinister.
But R. Kelly got married to a 15-year-old in 90 something, right? R. Kelly's had this rep about him, right? So it's none of these things that are happening are new. None of these are new. People act like so. You tell me the feds couldn't go after him way back then?
Yeah.
No, come on now. That's ridiculous.
It's taken. It's also taken time for people to actually give a shit about victims. Like that's been.
But Aaliyah is not a victim. Aaliyah wanted to get married to R. Kelly. He didn't kidnap her.
Which state married him? Do you know?
I don't know, but I'm saying she's not every woman that goes through abusive treatment is a victim. Some people are looking for abuse.
This man did an interview. He said, everything I know about Aaliyah ran that situation. Like, basically like saying that even though she was of that age, she was in control of everything she had going. So, I mean, y'all can take that how y'all want. We call everybody a victim, but these people are advanced. Like Dave just said earlier, this 15 ain't the same as that 15. Like, it's things that I've been through. I lost personally. I lost my virginity. I lost my virginity at 12 years old.
15 is not 15. You're going to tell me that some little white girl from a suburb who's 15 years old is going to be the same as somebody who grew up in the freaking hood at 15,
Absolutely not.
fighting for their
Absolutely.
life with a
The
gun in
point
their
is,
hand?
the point
No.
is, on paper, they're still not legal enough.
Nah,
to
but we don't live life on paper.
Whether she's from the suburbs or whether she's
we
from the
don't-
ghetto, it
we
doesn't
don't-
fucking matter.
But in the context
we-
that we're talking about it, it's
We
like
don't live life
15
on
is
paper,
not.
baby.
Hey.
We live life in real life. Life is not lived on paper. You
Also true.
know what I mean? Life is lived in real life. If your mother and father are in jail and you're 15 and you have two younger siblings to take care of, you're gonna get up and find a job or something. There's 17-year-olds that are watching 3 children right now, and
I
those
get
are their
that,
brothers
but it doesn't
and
make you
sisters.
any less 15.
So my 17
It
is
doesn't
not
make
your
you any
17.
less-
So it doesn't
mean-
matter. It doesn't matter what age you're. My 8 is not your 8, right? Nothing. We're not all the same. We're not all the same. We don't even grow the same.
I get
experiences
that,
have
and I
to be
agree with
different.
that. But what I'm saying is whether or not, no matter what walk of life you've lived, taking advantage of a 15-year-old is taking advantage of a 15-year-old, and it doesn't matter if they were born in the
I get that.
suburbs or if they grew up in the fucking ghetto. They're still 15.
Yeah, I get it,
They're
but
still legally
I think,
entitled.
but what we're
It's
trying
not
to
like
say is
there's no rule that says it's okay to do this to ghetto chicks, but not suburb girls.
no, but
You know?
it happens to suburb girls too. But the thing is, again, some people are looking for abuse. Some 15-year-olds are looking for abuse. It sounds weird, but yeah, some 15-year-olds don't want to go to school. They don't want to. They just want to be on the streets or whatever. They want that.
Yeah, but I
lifestyle.
don't know that they're looking for abuse.
Nah, they are.
Who
They
looks for abuse?
listen. If a woman stays in a relationship where she's being beat, we assume that she has no way out or she doesn't know where to go. Yes, they do. Some people want to stay in that. How many times have you had a girlfriend?
Yeah, because they've been groomed.
No, they want to be
part of the
groomed.
abuse.
They want to be groomed. Some people don't want to be groomed, and those are the ones that say, "Nah, the first time you hit me, I'm out." I mean, you're not getting a second chance to hit me, right? Or like I had a friend whose mom, she had to plan her escape. So she had to take that abuse, but while she was taking the abuse, she was looking for a way out, for 3 months, but she got out. Nobody stays in an abusive relationship indefinitely unless they condone it, right? So not everybody who's in this situation is a victim. Some people are like, please, I'm open for abuse.
I think you're speaking from a position of someone who's physically able to get out of a situation if they wanted to. You're not coming at it from a mindset of a woman who's not as physically strong as a 6'3" fucking
Has
man.
nothing. Has
you know,
nothing to do with physicality.
You're coming at it with the attitude of you, not with the attitude of if you're a 5 foot nothing skinny little woman.
Yeah, I know a
doing
5.
her best to keep the actual man from beating her.
Yeah, I know a woman like that, and she's the one that took 3 months to get out, but she got out. She had 4 children, but it took her 3 months to leave. So every time this man went to work, she would go to a place that she was getting and get furniture and put it there. And then after 3 months, one day he went to work, she just left, never came back. So I'm not saying you can leave right away, but you have to be showing you want to get out. It's not easy if you want to get out, but you know what it is? Every situation in your life has to be, when you say to yourself, I'd rather die than be in this situation, that's when you're ready for change. When you say, I'd rather die than live like this, that's when you don't care what happens when you try to get out. Right? So if you're not doing that, how really upset are you with your situation? Right? That's what, when people try to commit suicide, I believe that's what they think. I'd rather be dead than go through this life anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you have to be desperate. Change only happens when you're desperate. Change only happens when you're desperate. You have to be really like, oh God, I'm so fed up, right? And that's it. And then you die like 50 Cent said. Whatever you do it or you die trying. Like I can't respect no effort.
I thought that was get rich
the world is not.
trying.
Well, right, but you could replace get rich with anything. Get out of this relationship or die trying. Get a master's degree or die trying. Lose my virginity or die trying. Whatever it is you want to do, right? If your
I think that
attitude
last
is not,
one's terrible.
but whatever. If your attitude is not get it or die trying, you are not ready for a change. You're looking for a miracle. You're looking for hope. You're looking for sympathy. But if you're not getting up there and making that, if you're not getting up out of that relationship yourself, you don't want to. Again, it's not going to happen right away. You may have to take 3 months to get out of it. But if you're not showing me that, I'm trying to get out of it or whatever, then I have to assume that you're okay with it. Yes, he could have walked away from that relationship many, many, many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't know what
the help she's getting now.
He's got over her.
Okay, but whatever it is, it's gone now.
You don't know that.
Oh, wait, he's doing 4 years in jail, like, so yeah, he's doing 4 years in jail. So yeah, whatever hold he had on Cassie, it's over now. So it was always possible. You know, sometimes we're just scared of giving too much effort because we think we're gonna die if we try too hard, man. But that's what it is, and I don't understand why. Again, maybe people are too young to remember, but Diddy always had this reputation behind him. Always. It's not a new thing with Diddy. It's not
the fact that he got away with it for so long in a society that just doesn't give a shit, that pisses me off. Like, if it's like, I hate that. I hate when they're all like, "Oh
care,
yeah."
Why would you expect it not? Because they don't. They don't care unless you're of color and made enough money. That's the only time they care. I got 100 magazines that tell me they don't care. It's all happened. It's a whole empire built off of selling sex. So I mean, we only pick and choose of who can sell it.
Exactly.
Hugh Hefner lived for years with girls in his house. He's 90 years old, and the girls are 30, 25. Nobody batted an eye because he was white. So
they're
it's
adults. Respectfully. They're 25.
Yeah, those are adults.
But you get how
they're not 19, they're not 15-year-olds.
We get how it looks, but at the end of the day, they're adults.
They're 25.
But let him be
whereas
of color.
15-year-olds are not adults.
I just said R. Kelly had 3 chicks.
And you're blaming it on color, and you're saying that it's because of their age, is because the other ones were young.
Who?
You were saying that when it was people of color, and originally we were talking about Aaliyah, we're talking about like a 15-year-old's a 15-year-old regardless. But you're saying that it's people of color, but then you compare it to Hugh Hefner, and the girls, he's 90, the girls were 25. Well, at the end of the day, they're adults.
Also, it was well known what was happening. It was well known that there were underage girls in the Playboy Mansion for ages, and that was hushed up because they didn't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who? Everybody knows that. Of course, you had.
They didn't care. They didn't care that there was 14, 15-year-old girls getting pimped out.
Right? Keep that in mind. When that was happening, there wasn't video cameras.
Yes, it was. They put their women in magazines. They
pimped
their girls out.
The underage girls.
They bring girls in to pimp them out, show them to other men. They have parties. They host parties. Bring people there
right now.
Today,
right now.
Surveillance of it to prove that shit. There's no surveillance of Diddy.
There's no surveillance of Diddy, but he's already guilty. Why? Why is he guilty to y'all? Because they said it. Y'all haven't seen anything.
All we saw was Diddy drag a woman up a hotel thing. But
it could have been AI. She could have been.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
she
it's
had
AI.
A bag. What did she have in that bag? Stealing.
I'm not saying it's AI. I'm saying, but that's the only thing we actually saw with our eyes. We didn't see all these other things he did, but he's already convicted for all these other things, right? Like they did in prostitution. I'm saying in the court of public opinion. I mean, like Diddy's a bad man, not just for Cassie, but for everything he's ever done. Things that people have actually condoned, right? Things that people have condoned. How does he get the blame if Diddy tells you don't bring any cameras or any recording equipment to this party, sign this on and you sign it and you see some shit that's shocking, you sign that paper.
But you just said yourself, like, everybody knows this has been going on since 1999, blah, blah,
blah.
Well,
I did. I knew
it
was going on since 99.
Everybody's lined up, right? You see everybody get to shoot this ball, right? Let me give you a scenario. Everybody, you get a prize, right? You make the ball, you get that prize. Everybody's getting that same prize. Why do you want to go to the line? Because you do not like that prize you about to get. You don't like it, but why are you in line? You in line to get a shot, to shoot your shot, and if you win, you happen to get that prize. You ungrateful with the prize. Now, years later, you want to come talk about it. Man, it's so ridiculous how we try to spin things, and you don't get to do things and then regret what you did and try to spin it and ruin
Man,
it.
hey, Gina Davis, actress, went to Bill Murray like back in the 80s. I know I'm old, but I'm saying this.
I love
but listen,
I
but
know
listen,
who Gina Davis is, and I know who Bill Murray
love
is.
her. League
right,
of Her
but
Own.
listen. But he said, yo, whatever it was, I'm summarizing here, but he said, to get this part in my movie, you're gonna have to do X, Y, and Z, and she agreed. Years later, the Me Too movement came out. She's like, Bill Murray did that to me too, and I was just
Yeah,
so
but that's
shocked.
exploitation.
When it's not exploitation, because what stopped her from walking out of that office and say, I'm not working for you if I have to do that? What stopped?
Well, look what happened to Brandon Fraser.
Wait. What I'm saying is that years later with the Me Too movement, she came in and said, yes, I too was abused. To me, that's not the same. You chose to stay in that situation. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You could have become an actress. It might have been harder if you walked away from Bill Murray because it was Bill Murray.
Yeah, but you don't understand how people can get blacklisted. Look what happened to Brandon.
Yeah. I get it. But what's more important, getting blacklisted or your self-esteem? Like, what's more important, being an actress or saying, hey, I didn't let this man touch me just to sell out to become an actress? Right? People don't look at that too. Anybody can call abuse, like Pick said. You don't get to line up for the prize, and then when you get the prize, say, I don't like the prize. You knew what the prize was. You knew if you didn't speak to Bill Murray, you would become Gina Davis. You would have gotten that role in Beetlejuice or whatever it is, and your career. If you didn't do that, it would have been a harder road. So you chose to let this man make his advances when you could have walked out on that first day and said, hey, I know I'm new, but I don't want this job if it entails you touching my body or violating me. There's nothing. Yeah. Same thing. I believe the same thing happened with Cassie. The same thing.
Okay, but still, okay. So my question to you, Dave, is simply, so what? So fucking what? It still doesn't mean it's not true. So if there's a fucking movement that's called Me Too, why doesn't Gina Davis have the right to say, hey, guess what? That also happened to me too.
Well,
I became a famous actress, so good for me. But it still happened. I mean, I can't imagine like after Bill Murray, she didn't sue him or she didn't put him in jail or anything like that, right?
Nope.
I mean, she just simply said, "Hey, that
you made a deal."
Me. Bill Murray did it.
No.
And it happened to me.
No. She joined the Me Too movement. Is all about. It's not about if it happened. The Me Too movement is I was taken advantage of. The history of the movement of Me Too movement is
I know what it is.
Yeah. But if somebody says, in order for me to let you do this, I have to take advantage of you, and you condone. I don't think it's the same as somebody falling into blindly a situation where someone takes advantage of him. Like if somebody walks into a job and somebody.
But see, this is the thing. I don't think you quite understand how coercion works. So if someone says to you, David, you got to bend over and let me fuck you, or I'm going to stab you in the neck, and you think, okay, well, I'd rather not be stabbed in the neck, so I'm going to get bent over. That's not consent. That's coercion.
Yes, it is. No. I'm making a choice. I'm making a choice. I still have a choice though. I still have a choice. I can take it.
Because your choices are violence, like threat of death,
right,
or assault.
Okay.
And you've chosen your life. Okay, that's not consent.
Okay, but what if I chose my death? Is that consent? What if I chose to be stabbed in the neck?
It's murder. It's still murder.
No. But here's the thing. That's another thing we walk away from. We always have a choice. There's always a choice. Always. If somebody's telling me, if somebody kidnaps my 2 children and say, "You'll give me $2 million or I'll kill them both," I still have the choice to say, "Kill them both." I'm not giving you $2 million. I can. Not that I would say it. I'm saying it's still a choice. A hard choice doesn't mean it's a bad choice. It's still a choice.
But what I'm saying is, you know, it's the choice that was what I offered you then, like bend over or I'm going to stab you in the neck, and you choose to bend over because you don't want to die. That is still assault because it's coercion.
But I let the assault happen to me. It's not like you just walked up behind me and just.
But it doesn't make it any less rape.
Well, right. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know if it's right or wrong. If you walk up behind me and blindfold me and two people hold me down and have sex with me, then that's rape and all sorts of. But if somebody says, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you if I can't have my way with your children or whatever," I still have a choice to make that happen or not.
Right.
And what's by definition
is that if you make that choice, right? If you make that choice to stay alive, it doesn't make it less rape because you consented it. Because you said, "Okay, I'm going to bend over."
It's not consent.
Yeah,
right?
But it doesn't. But it doesn't give me the right to say, "Hey, I didn't have a choice. I had a choice."
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What? I had a choice. But I had a choice.
Right, you had a choice, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen, and that's all my point is.
No, but I had a choice whether or not it happened. I could have prevented myself from being violated by dying. I chose to not die. So you
could have still been violated.
So then it's okay. So then it's okay for the person to not be convicted. I mean, that's what you're saying.
I know. I'm not saying that.
You let them. You made the choice. You said, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that if somebody chooses not to deal with the trauma of being raped by a man over the trauma of being dead, then that's their choice too. Like you can make that choice. You don't. The way blackmail works is
but that being flipped, does that mean that someone, because they were at threat and then were coerced into doing something that they didn't want to do, does that mean that they're not worthy of justice? So if the role was reversed and it was me and I was getting flipped and someone had a knife to my neck and they were saying, do this or I'm going to cut your throat, and I consent, I consent to the coercion to not be killed, does that mean I'm not worthy of justice if I want to take that person to court?
But no, I'm not saying you're not worthy of justice. What I'm saying is that you chose that path because there was another path you could have taken. In your eyes, you chose the lesser of two evils. Both of them are bad, but you're like, well, at least I'd rather be alive. But you still made that choice because you could have been dead and none of this would be going on. You know what I mean? You could be dead and there'd be no trauma to deal with. There'd be no court dates. There'd be no mental repercussions because you chose not to live. Listen, you know people kill. These Native Americans when Columbus came to the Caribbean. You know how many of them killed themselves rather than be taken slaves?
Oh, unalive themselves.
Unalive. I like it. Well, yeah.
They jumped off cliffs rather than be taken slaves by Christopher Columbus. People as far as
but that's not exactly an option. It's not exactly an option these days. Like you can't just jump off a cliff instead of going into slavery. Like
whoa! But think of that though. But think about that. But think about this. Think about this is your choices: become a slave or kill yourself.
Hey, we gotta watch guidelines, y'all. Guidelines zone. Can't say certain words.
Okay.
Or end yourself.
We can't say Caucasian. What can we say?
Unalive. You gotta say like unalive and stuff like that. You gotta say. You can't say that.
We can't say Caucasian unalive. That's a little.
Why would we want to say Caucasian unalive? No, unalive.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with you people.
Yeah,
but there is always a choice.
Look, I'm quite passionately supportive of victims because, like I said, as a victim, you don't understand how much more rights an abuser has at court than a victim. All right, so let's say you're summoned for jury duty today. All right, let's pretend every single one of you has been summoned for jury duty. Okay, and you before it begins, you get the details. Okay, it's Sally Smith versus Bob Jones. Sally's accused Bob of 3 counts of SA. Okay, let's just say that's for example.
Sexual assault.
Yep. All right, get this. you as the jury member, okay, Bob might have been brought in here 10 times being accused of the same thing, okay? And Bob could have got away with it at court 10 times, 10 different women.
You're not allowed to bring that up.
You as the jury member will never know that. You will never know.
And even if you do,
Bob,
you can't take that into consideration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though Bob's been in here 10 times getting accused of assaulting 10 different women under 10 different similar circumstances, none of you as the jury member are not allowed to be brought to any of that. None of that. Okay? That is the abuser's right over the victim. Okay? So that's the thing. You need to take into account that you're not going to know a lot of things as a juror. This is why I personally will not be a part of a jury duty ever again in my life, is because I'm fully aware of how much information my own jury were not allowed access to, when I was a victim of crime. My jury never got to read my statement. Never. I was cross-examined for 8 hours a day, 5 days in a row. A really brutal method called the exhaustion method. All right.
Wow.
Also known as the second rape. All right. And I was put through that much to discredit me, whereas my abuser got to go on the stand for 10 minutes, as was his right. Wow. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to really take into consideration the things that you don't know and the things that happen behind the scenes. Like, they'll turn around and say, we've got all these rules in place to protect the victim. But I didn't see any of that. I was supposed to have closed court evidence that no one was supposed to be able to walk into. Yet I still had high school students walking into my courtroom while I was giving graphic evidence of my assault. And the judge allowed that.
What does this have to do with choice, though? How we get down here? Like,
well, what I'm saying is like, you're saying it's a choice to be abused, but like, with the very definition that we gave you before was textbook example of coercion assault. And you're trying to turn around and be but she had a choice. I'm saying that's a tactic that the defense would use to discredit.
That's a life tactic. You can walk down the street and get beat up because it's a closer walk, or you can take the long way and not get beat up. Right? So what you do, you go home, you work out and say, I'm not walking 10 miles. If they come to fight me, I'm going to fight them back. You can do that too. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean if something happens to you, it didn't happen to you. But the things that you say, you know what, I hope this works out. You're more in control of that working out than you think. You can't say no. You can protect yourself. You can do things to defend yourself. In my school, they tell children, we don't want you fighting. We don't want you. That's great, but we don't live in school. What happens if a child walks down the street and somebody fights them in person? They're not in school anymore. They got to learn to defend themselves on the street. I think they should have fights in school. I think children should be exposed to, especially younger children fighting bigger children, because, hey, that may happen in real life. And I'm not saying school should be a rumble, but I'm saying if I have beef with another if I'm a sixth grader, another sixth grader, we have beef, I feel we should be allowed to fight. Right? Right? Because there's no because listen. There's no law. There's no law.
Shit is that?
But it's not like adults. It's not like adults don't fight. Adults fight all the time. Adults fight in real life.
You're not supposed to teach the children that it's okay.
What I'm telling children is it's
Ladies
okay to
and gentlemen,
defend.
this is my point. This is why I homeschool my kid.
No, you have to learn to defend yourself, especially when you have, listen. You have to learn to defend yourself as a man. Maybe not so much as a woman, but as a man, you have to learn how to defend yourself. You have to learn how to defend. You have to.
Shit. Do you think a woman doesn't have to?
No, I definitely understand, and I agree with you. You do have to learn to defend yourself.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
School is not the place that you need to learn how to defend yourself. You shouldn't be fighting in school.
Right.
Why?
I actually
listen.
Being encouraged to fight.
No.
Like, oh yeah.
No.
You know, like set up little fight clubs and shit. So they'll
that's
fight
not
each other.
that's not what I'm saying.
Your son's
That's not what
teacher
I'm
calls you and
saying.
he's like, listen, I just want to let you know that we've arranged a fight between him and
Can you imagine?
Right, and Christopher.
That's not what
We're
I'm
gonna
talking
fight at 2
about.
p.m.
No,
And I
listen,
just wanted to let you know.
most fights in schools are spontaneous.
Yeah, I know.
We're just
We
fucking
used to
with
fight
you.
at school. I got in a lot of
Right.
fights
They're not at school. Well, all the fights at my school will meet you by the cricket nets after school, 3:00. See you there. Bring all your
I'll
friends.
meet you in the pathway, baby.
By the way.
Okay, well that's different. That's different. That's not in
For
school.
real?
I'm talking about fights that happen in school, like at lunch or recess. I'm not talking about if you
Yeah,
plan to
they
fight
would
somebody
organize.
outside.
They would organize that for after school by the cricket nets where no one could see them.
Well, that's
They
up.
could brawl
Again, you have a choice
peacefully
whether
without
to
interruption.
but you have a choice whether to show up to that or not, right? You have a choice also to fight in school. But if something happens in your face in school, you have to think quicker. You don't get to wait till 3:00. Am I going to hit this person back now at 10:30, or am I going to not hit them back and feel like a punk for the rest of my life? Like you have choices to make. You have choices to make when stuff happens in real time. And we got to stop. We got to stop acting like the world is going to change and people are going to get nice, because they're not.
No, I know. I tell my son all the time. I was like, you need to defend yourself. If somebody hits you back, you hit them. You defend yourself. But
Right,
I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, like put your dukes up and we're going to fucking, like, no. Like,
Right. So I did that actually. I was like, yo, I'm going to show you how to fight, because you may not get into a fight with another child, but you can fight your dad. And I don't know how many fights my son has gotten into. Right, I don't know. I never asked him, but I made sure before he went to school.
I think the bigger one's gotten into plenty of fights. He looks like a fight winner. The older one, if anyone's getting into fights, it's him, the older one. Your younger one looks a little bit more peaceful.
Well,
but your bigger one, I reckon he's won some fights
the younger one is the one I had to show how to fight. I had to show him that.
Yeah, because he's a peace lover.
He's really not. He's really not a peace lover. But my point is, when he was small, he was really skinny, and I'm like, no, dude, you got to work out or something. So he started working out at like 10 or 11. Right? He still works out to this day, because I didn't want him to look like a target. I don't know if he's ever been in a fight, but it was my job to show him how to at least look like you should be tested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I'm not saying every day, hey, let's go 10 rounds. No, you're going to work out, but yeah, you know how to throw that punch still, right? Like once in a while, I'll just walk up behind him when he was younger and, sucker punch him, see how he gets up and reacts, because that could happen in real life.
Have your boys ever gotten in a fight with each other?
You're asking way too many questions now.
You're at your daily limit. So
I know this is the meat. This is the meat and balls, but I do the questions here, okay?
Okay.
But no, I'll grant you this one answer. My boys have never fought each other. All right.
That's good.
But
because my money would be on the older one.
Well, but again,
that's hilarious.
Like people like, oh, you shouldn't fight. You gotta fight. People still fight. You have to fight. This world is not going to be peaceful. There's never going to be a time in this world where it's just all peace. People are going to have to fight. And when you get peace, is usually after a war. That's when peace happens. Right after a war is when peace happens. Right?
My daughter's had a few fights.
What?
My daughter's been in a few fights.
Really?
Did she win?
Oh,
How old's your daughter? I didn't know you had a daughter.
16.
16?
16. Wow.
Yeah, she looks like.
Does she look like you? I didn't know you had a 16-year-old.
She does look like her. She does.
Yeah.
They look alike.
I'm picturing a little mini me.
Yeah. With curly dark hair.
But with like 3 times the amount of sass. Oh my goodness. Twinning.
Yeah,
oh, she's pretty. She's pretty.
Yeah.
Aww.
I learned how to fight with my sisters. I had 2 sisters that I grew up with, and especially my older sister. We used to fight all the time. It's like that's who I learned how to fight with.
Yeah,
one time she put me through a freaking glass door. I still have all the scars. Like this hand is all scarred up because I went through the glass. It's like, you freaking bitch. Yeah. Yeah, my kid doesn't have that, but he fights. He fights with the kids on the playground. Like,
and I'm not saying you should put your children into a street fighter thing or anything, but the world is not
martial arts. I'm gonna put him in
martial arts is great.
I would highly recommend that. My mom taught me how to fight. She's a black belt in Aikido, so I had my training from her, and that actually benefited me a lot growing up. Like, I started when I was little and didn't need it, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until I got older where some of that actually came in handy and saved my life. So martial arts is a lifesaver.
So
100%.
When is the last time you fought a man? When is the last time you fought a man, and did you win?
The last time I had to actually fight to defend myself, I would say no. I did not win that one.
I didn't hear anything you said because you put your hands up. Sorry, say that again. Like you went like this, and I couldn't hear anything.
The last time I had to fight a man to actually defend myself, no, I did not win that fight.
So you fought men? You fought men? Bloody hell!
Had to defend myself.
What is wrong with you, lass? You fought men?
I was being attacked.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's not what you do when you're attacked. Even a dog knows how to defend themselves. Like,
you were being attacked by men? Oh my goodness.
Man, yes.
Okay, all right.
I have told you about this.
First of all, don't use your hands when you talk to me like that. I told you, don't do that. Don't do that. You gotta curtail that activity, baby.
Hey, that looks like a pickle.
Picky! It looks like a picky.
It looks like a pickle.
It's two birds.
Yeah.
Oh,
what am I gonna do with you lot?
But y'all, it's been real. I gotta get ready to go to bed. I'm getting tired.
I can see Pick falling asleep over there.
Yeah, thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Yo, that's crazy, dog. Hey, listen, that's messed. You know why that's messed up? Because I said I'm gonna hang out tonight, and I took some stay alert pills.
Damn.
No, but here's the thing. I thought it was stay alert, but I mixed it up with my Cialis. So I'm really, so.
Answer the call. Here comes the meat and balls. Answer the call. Here comes the meat and ball. Answer the call. Here comes the meat and ball. Answer the call.
They say you can't have me without balls. We been breaking down the walls. 100 views in an hour was small. Outer space was small. Yeah, ain't gotta be the stupidest thing you've ever seen. Podcast ain't better than us.